And we are live. Hello, my darlings. Happy Wednesday. I am actually still setting up, opening the timers up, but how is everybody doing? I would be lying if I didn't say I was a little bit sleepy, but that is okay. We're going to get some words done. I'm working on dialogue at the moment, a very important dialogue that I'm making sure not to rush. It's a very carry-felt dialogue, so gotta make that right. We want to have your readers sobbing for the end of the dialogue. Maybe more accurately, before the end of the scene. That'll be more accurate, yeah. But how are you guys doing? What are you thinking about working on this evening? I will be working on the same as usual, just translating away, editing away. I'm very satisfied with the progress I'm making. It's slow, but it's getting there. But the farther I get, the more I'm convinced this will be a one-time thing, doing the translation thing. I'm going to get a professional person to write it for me in Icelandic. I'll write it in English and they will translate it, just because I can't waste my time. Spend my time making it taking twice as long as I could be finishing a book, because I'm translating myself. It's crazy. It was necessary for me to learn, but now I know not to do it. It's freaking crazy. Important to learn, but freaking crazy. Has it helped my grammar and confidence when it comes to writing English? Definitely. But I'm not doing it again, except if I had nothing else to do. Aww. I remember I did that for my first book. I hand wrote my first book. That one I'm translating, I hand wrote it. I had 90% of the book into a notebook for the first time. And I remember when I was transcribing it into my computer. Oh my Lord, it took time. But yeah, I'm doing good. Just a little sleepy. We've had a lot of this sinner. So I'm awake, but I'm a little sleepy. A little worse, where I was thinking about putting on makeup and I was like, no, my eyes will not forgive me if I put on makeup at the moment. So let's just be just the way it is. Yeah, the way it is. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna jump into the first sprint of the evening. I just want to kind of continue where I left off. I was trying to do some writing early this morning, before I went to work, just through my phone. I'm actually getting used to the convenience of being able to dictate your story through your phone. I didn't get better. I'm actually getting better. I really can see myself using this as a writing technique for the future. And I also can feel the more I do it, the more my brain is started to, when you're writing and when you try to dictate for the first time and your brain won't connect the sentences you're going to be writing into words that will be coming out of your mouth. And in the beginning, it's super clumsy and you're like, how do people do this? But it comes out way more clumsier. Your vocabulary drops. First time for me, it did drop very drastically when I was dictating for the first time. But now it's getting it's becoming easier. It's becoming more fluent. And I'm actually to the point that I find the sentences that I write with dictation smoother than the ones I write. But yeah, I'm fascinated with dictation at the moment. I'm very so much fascinated with dictation. I find it very freeing just to be able to hold your phone and just talk. And I talk a lot. I work. My job entails talking to people all day, all freaking day. In Icelandic, English, jumping between languages, and just be able to help people all day long, talking and selling. So I find it very convenient to practice doing something I'm already good at, talking, but using more bigger words. Skål for you. Yeah, that's the other thing. So I am Icelandic. I have an Icelandic accent that isn't maybe as strong as it was, due to the fact I work with a lot of non-Icelandic people that either speak some Icelandic or mostly English. But the thing I've noticed with dictation that I actually do recommend you try is just start. Because if I have problem with pronunciation, I go to Google Translate or Google Doc, or not Google something, and I will ask them to, or make them say it out loud for me to better break it up. Also, just by breaking up the word, it has helped me a lot as a dyslexic person to get the words better. Like, I break everything down into chunks so that I have an easier time time memorizing, because I memorize words like pictures, and connecting pictures with sound is very important for me to learn something. So I will break a word down to, especially like here in Iceland, we have big words. Like name of a glacier is a Eyjafjallajökull. It's a long word. And so to teach dyslexic and foreigners when they're learning Icelandic, we break them down. I've been doing the same concept for when I'm learning English, the English language, or like to broaden my vocabulary. And also the pronunciation, because like pronunciation is a long word. A couple of years ago, I would not have been able to say it out loud because it just was too long. Let me see. Yeah. Also, just by reading other thing, because like for me, it maybe it's just obvious for me because I am Icelandic, but or dyslexic, not Icelandic, dyslexic. That's the thing that's I've been told over and over again. Because when you read out loud, you're more likely to hear if something's wrong, and you're more likely to hear if the flow is right. A good story has a beautiful flow. It just flows off your tongue. It just reads easily. Even if it's difficult, it has a flow. But if it doesn't have the flow, you know something's wrong. It's also very important if you practice reading your books out loud. Let's say you're the next big hit, the next big thing, you will need to read your book out loud. So why not practice it while you write the book? So, yeah, it's also that it's very, I think it's, and by practicing reading your book out loud, you're practicing your brain for like dictation. But yeah, I tried for 3 days to learn Polish. I decided I would rather try learning Korean first than Polish, because Polish was something about the Polish language. It was a little too complicated for me at the moment. I work with an awesome, lovely colleague of mine is Polish. And when I told her I was going to attempt, and I gave up after 3 days, she's like, I understand that. Polish isn't easy. Icelandic is hard. Polish is worse. I was like, but yeah. when it comes to the Icelandic language, the key is breaking the word down. Except if you are from like the Boston area, have a thick, very thick accent, then you're in trouble. The thicker your accent, the harder you will have speaking it. But usually, if you're gonna learn the Icelandic language, I would always recommend trying to cut the words down in half or more, depending on how long they are. But yeah, Icelandic language it's not an easy language. It's not an easy language to learn. Then I say good luck to you. Hope you poo-poo. Yeah, that's gonna be a challenge. But I also think by working and living in an environment where people speak the language, I think you will have a maybe faster time learning it or mastering it. But it's different when your other or your partner is, like Sue said, Polish. They tend to change how they talk around you compared to how they would talk to a person that's from the same country as they are. But I'm going to be very optimistic for your sake that you master it with a flair. Or I just hope so. I hope so. Let me see. Yeah. I know one word and it's a slang. And every time I say it, my Polish friend is like, huh? Because it's a younger generation slang. And I've heard the younger generation say it and nothing else. And I had to Google it. But like, what does this number word mean? I was like, oh. But yeah, she always laughs at me every time I say it because it's the only word I know in Polish. But yeah. Yeah, let me see. Yes, you will master it with ease. I have full faith in you. But now we're gonna stop chit-chatting and get some work done. We have to get those words in. Hello, Morningstar. We're just about to start our first sprint of the evening after this chatterbox has talked your ears off. Okay, guys. We're gonna jump right into the first sprint of the evening. So get ready. We are starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. And we are back. Yes, for those that have noticed, my computer froze. The browser froze, not the computer. The browser froze. And I had to shut the browser down and reopen it. But the timer kept on throttling along, slow and steady. Just happened to come back. I saw the timer gone. Thought it was 25 minutes gone already. Time is fast, but it's not that fast, Christina. Thank God it's not that fast. That, thankfully. Let me see. So okay. Today, we had 15 earthquakes that we could feel. 6 of them were major earthquakes, the strongest one being 5.7 Richter. I don't remember the English word, but 5.7. 6 were very big of those 15. And there were actually more than 100 minor earthquakes in total. And because I'm a typical Icelander, we don't panic over earthquakes. We're usually stay very calm. At least it's actually not very normal, but we have volcanoes here, and there has been for over the last few years my earthquake issues near a mountain, maybe 45 minutes, 1 hour from where I live here. There's most likely will be eruption, maybe next few weeks, next few months. Yeah, Bractoria. And so we had these big earthquakes today, but usually when we get earthquake, we're like, whoa, that is so cool. And in my weird, typical brain, when the earthquake started, I got epiphany. Richter scale, yeah. It was a lot. I was working in my day job, and I could see because my building I am working in are built on columns with metal roof, and you could see the columns go like this. It was crazy. Anyways, I'm standing there. I'm looking at the ceiling move, like, huh. And I get an inspiration for a story I wrote or started planning right before Nano. And I got a sort of aha moment. So every time we had another earthquake, everything started to move. But my brain started. The gears in my head like, this could be the reason, and this and this and this is. And, yeah. Basically, I was playing around with an idea around Icelandic folklore concerning elves, mixed with modern day society and how things would work today. And the earthquake kind of fits. I even jotted down. So I took up my phone to open Google Docs, open dictation, started like all the ideas I had, even the date. So when I write this book, I can have the exact date that people can actually go back and like, on this day, there was that earthquake. You know, when you take a fantasy book, but it's happening in modern times or in the past, and you use actual facts mixed in with your fantasy one, it kind of makes a child, a teenager think, what if this isn't just fiction? What if this magic or what she's writing is actually partly true? The little voice in your brain, in your heart, that wishes that magic is real or that this is real, giving you that now like hope that the world is not as bleak and boring as it may look sometimes. Fur baby, do you mind? But yeah, I got very inspired today. So I was rearranging those notes into the file and finding my file, and remembered that I have a lot of book ideas, that I had to work through because I didn't remember the working book title I chose for it. But now I'm going to read your progress, guys. So the first numbers up are Christina's 883 with her magical fingers with all the words. So yeah, Morningstar got 459. Awesome. Let me see. Sam typed 5 pages. Easy. Changing. Yeah. When everything paralyzed and we became the most the very unpopular around the globe. But if you think about it, there were white smokes spotted few miles now, very close to where the earthquakes originated or started. A lot of white smoke, not a lot, but still white smokes. And now everybody's on high alert that live in the area, because we've been waiting for this volcano to erupt for a few years, and it's a kind of about time it erupts, if you can think of it that way. So if you hear everything going down the smoke and nobody can fly, it's our fault. But it hopefully won't be a very big one. So, but it's very, very exciting for those that don't live next to the mountain that might erupt. But those people are actually, like October, it started, we had the same issue in October, and most of the people live around that mountain had their essential packed in their cars for about 2 weeks on high alert, just in case it would erupt. But yeah, let me see. Yay for earthquakes that don't hurt anyone, and or at least in not the real world. It can hurt someone in the fictional world. We can think of that. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna try to say your nickname. Do not hit me. Mojo Sidelak? Mojo Sidelak? As close as you're gonna get it. Let me see. I see your ends in Greenland, modern day times. That's the biggest thing. Ooh, I've been to Greenland. It's beautiful there. It's very beautiful there. And the people are awesome. They're so adorable. They're so freaking adorable. Greenlanders are freaking adorable. Because I'm sorry about that. I'm practicing. Okay. Gonna slow first chapter to make it as good as it can be. Awesome. Great job. Yeah. Eyjafjallajökull was the famous mountain. Well, one of them. Submitted a story to Anthology. Ooh, congratulations! I hope they take it in and give you flying reviews. Laura. Mojo Shedlock. Thank you. I'm gonna try to memorize it. Or you just can remind me. With my memory, you will definitely need to remind me. But Mojo Shedlock. I actually do love it when you guys break it down for me, so I have an easier time saying your names or your nicknames, because I don't like not knowing how to say things or do things, and I like learning and getting better. So yeah, thank you. Ooh, I see Tommy. Hey, just check in with you all. Still editing. Tommy, we missed you. I really missed you. One day. And great job. You are awesome. You are truly awesome. So, the name of the mountain. It's the same concept. Okay, move. I actually, while Christina has me on it. Let me see. Okay, let me see. So, Christina, just for you, if you want to say Eja fella jökull, I put it in the... That is how non-Icelandic person should break it down to make it sound as closest to the Icelandic language as you can get it. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, hope you're both feeling better. Take care of yourself. Health number 1, 2, 3, and 10. Always have to take care of health. I just hope you feel better very soon. I kind of wish I can hear you guys try to say Eja fella jökull. Oh, when it was on the news, when we were the most unpopular nation in the world during the time that there was no flying because of our volcano, I remember watching news. It was kind of comedy here in Iceland that they would show all the news stations around the world try to say this word Eja fella jökull. And it was so funny because they were trying. Some did it beautifully, obviously been practicing, and did it just like they've always known how to say it. And others like, and it was just, I guess it's the same when a foreigner is trying to speak the language you have been brought up all your life, and they just slaughter it. Or as Dasai said, butchered it. I think it's just very entertaining. It's very entertaining. It's like when I'm trying to say a very long word for the first time, and it just does not sound anything near what's supposed to sound like. I'm like, and that's why I use Google to help me pronounce words. I actually do that sometimes. Okay, we're gonna start the second sprint of the evening. I think I've talked enough for this pause between sprints. And I'm in a weirdly good mood for someone that is very tired. I think the caffeine is finally kicking in. Let me see. I still picture my husband's name. I'm just trying to imagine how people like, keep it good, be grateful, I love you. You know, I think I would butcher it too. I'm trying to say it without Zbigniew? Zbigniew? That was how I would originally say it, but I'm pretty sure there must be a hidden word on the letter that I'm supposed to be saying to make it sound right. But no wonder you butcher his last name, but no wonder I would too. Ziggy. Actually, that sounds like an Icelandic nickname, Siggy. Ziggy. Whoa, that name. I'm just looking at you like, whoa. Yeah, because like this Let me see. Yeah, there must be a hidden word that is in only how you say it, like in French. There's the way they say it and then the way they write it. And usually when they say it, they have more letters in it than the way they write it, or other way around. Okay, I'm gonna be Googling. This. This tickles me. Oh, this is fun. Okay, we're gonna start. I'm easily entertained. Okay, guys, we're gonna jump into the second sprint of the evening. It's almost been an hour. I've talked that much. Damn. I'm a little bit of a chatty Cathy this evening. Okay, guys, get ready. We're jumping into the second sprint. Tina, before I start, I slept 3 hours. I'm drinking my third one, and I had an hour nap. I think that just everything meshed together, and I'm like, and you guys make everything more fun. Let me see. V sound. Okay. Okay. The big new view. V. Okay. I'm gonna stop. But yeah, now I'm very hyper because I had a nap. I had 3 cans of Monster and good food and awesome company. Okay, we're gonna start the second sprint of the evening. Holy crap. In 3, 2, 1, and go. And we are done. Let me see. Okay. How did you guys do? I actually decided, because I'm kind of rethinking this dialect. There's a conversation, and I'm trying to figure out, just brainstorming. I know what my original translation is, but the translation I would have made into English, I don't think it's powerful enough. So I'm allowing myself time to ponder how I would rearrange the words, how I would get the best emotion from the words. So that is what I was doing, and I was doodling while I was doing that. I had my iPad open, and I was doing patterns in Procreate that I usually draw patterns when I'm thinking, and draw abstract paintings, digital paintings, when my brain needs some help. And it's more just about like I want to get the words right to get the motion right. So that is what I was doing. So fiddling with my iPad, working on a painting I started this morning at work at my lunch break, pondering similar things. So yeah, always staying creative. That is the way to go. Okay, first update. Christina, 556. Awesome. I think about a bundle of Blackboard. My butt hurts. Oh, yeah. Blanket fort is only as good as the base. Make sure the base is super soft and fluffy and won't leave your butt sore. Sam got 5 more pages added to the doc. Awesome. What your side like? 464. As long as needle moves in the right direction, I'm good. Exactly the way to think of it. That is exactly how we should think. As long as you're moving forward, that is the only thing that counts. Rosie got about 400. Awesome. Great job. Morning Star. It's 10 degrees Fahrenheit outside. I would go play outside, so I'm not there today. 300 minus 338 only. Aww. But you'll make it up. You're fine-tuning and making everything pretty. So we're getting there. We're getting there, girls. We're showing up. We're doing the work. Small or big, doesn't matter, as long as we're doing the work. I actually looking forward to finishing these 2. Actually, it's barely 2 pages. Just this conversation. The current translation I have isn't doing it for me. So I'm rearranging words to get the most impact, to see what works. Worst case scenario, I'll brain dump into my painting. That usually works. Amazing what just doodling, and you're on a piece of paper with pens or pencils or brushes or on your iPad, just doing something creative, how kind of it helps with unfastening knots in your brain, or fixing problems, or finding solutions, just doing something else to break up that rut you're in. But yeah. Okay, guys, we're just gonna keep on going to the next sprint. So we are in sprint 3. Are we really only on 3? I've not been talking that much. Damn. Okay, we're just gonna jump into the next sprint of the evening. I think it's the 3rd one. Yeah, I think it's the 3rd one. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, and we are back. Oh, I should know better. Oh, how did you guys do? How did you do? Okay, boo. Actually, oh, I should know not to pat it while I'm streaming. But do I learn? No, never. Okay, we have somewhat switched over to water. Use the gulping sound. But how did you do? So, I think I'm just, when you know you're tired, because I kind of kept on drawing and I kind of finished the painting just to finish it. Came out cute. Came out different, but cute. So I don't mind. Oh, Missy, Sam left us. Hope you see you Friday, Sam. Okay, Christina got 245. Awesome job. Morningstar got 785. Freaking fantastic. Ooh, 512. Hubby just gave me a bowl and ice cream. Ooh. I want ice cream. Why do I always get the munchies when you guys post comments on food? Very obviously, I seem to be very easily influenced when it comes to you guys and food. Let me see. See you later, Christina, and thank you for a wonderful evening. Nice hubby indeed. It's always so lovely and adorable when your partner comes and gives you a treat. It's nice for no reason at all, just to be nice. We like that. Thumbs of approval to all partners that do that for their partner. Anyways, yeah, so my brain is just empty. My brain is just freaking empty. I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna keep on working at it. Worst case scenario, I'll open my iPad and draw more patterns if my brain won't work. But I'm still gonna try to see if I can find the inspiration to spin beautiful words that make you cry, because that is the aim for this chapter I'm working on. Let me see. Can't organize my problem. Tina, that it's just that kind of evening. It's just that kind of evening. Oh, before I forget, for you guys are alive now and for the ones who want to replay, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel so you won't ever miss a single live stream in the future. In the past. I was going to say in the past. But yeah, hope you guys like the video and subscribe so we can keep on enjoying our awesome community of wonderful co-writers, or community of writers writing together on our long sprints. Okay, guys, back to work. I am going to soldier on. We have 2 more sprints to go. So I'm gonna stick around for 2 more sprints, see if I can finish the scene, this 1.5 page I have left of this very emotional, dramatic scene that I cannot screw up, because if people don't cry, I screw it up, and we need people to cry. Tina, I took a break during Christmas. I haven't started again. I'm starting on Monday though. I'm starting on Monday because my body has started to protest my not keto foods. I've started to taste no sugary stuff has started to taste overwhelming and icky. Except for these, like a ginger cookies, Christmas gingerbread cookies, that kind of thing. That's the only thing I get about it. I'll be starting my keto on Monday. Me and my little baby sister that lives with me are gonna start eating healthy again. Enough is enough. I could do keto for 6 months. I can do keto again. Besides, I love keto food. I just have to stop allowing myself the little crumbles of sugary stuff. Yeah, but I'm mostly taking out most of the junk out of my diet. There's just few little things like gingerbread cookies. Those are my guilty pleasure. I still have to take them out. They're almost out of stock in the store, so I won't be able to get them until Christmas. So I'm enjoying the last bucket of gingerbread cookies for this year. But yeah, I'm prepping some. Monday, definitely Monday. My sister, I promised her Monday. Because she likes the keto food that I cook better than the normal food. So she's going to be pressuring me to cook keto. Even though I don't want to. Anyways. Yeah. We can do everything we set our minds to. Besides, if you feel better in keto, do keto. It shouldn't be that hard to get back into it. I just have to start eating the food that I ate instead of the junk. Like chips, biscuits, stuff. I just have to do the keto versions of that stuff. I did that last time. I just switched everything out to something that was keto friendly, and then just jumped into keto with no effort. I'm just doing that now. I just have to find other substitutes instead of the gingerbread that is allowed. Anyways, we're gonna jump into the next sprint of the evening, guys. Get some more words done. Like I said, we have 2 more sprints to go. We have 2 more sprints to go. So we're jumping into the second to last sprint of the evening. So get ready. We're starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. And we are back. Completely forgot to mute the button. The bell button. As I was lost in thought. I was really lost in thought. Let me see. How did you guys do? That sprint guy just went. It just disappeared on me. I've just been staring at my file like a stunned zombie. Trying to remember if her brain is in the right spot or not. I don't know why it's definitely just because I'm tired, but for some reason, writing is just very difficult at the moment. Especially since I was writing yesterday, even though it wasn't live streaming, and I got a lot of writing done. But for some reason, it's just not coming as easily this evening as usual. This may be my worst evening so far. It's so weird. So weird. To the fact that I'm actually getting distracted by other things. I'm actually thinking about spending the next 25 minutes finishing writing a blog post, a quick blog post for my art channel to get some stuff done. If I'm not going to be working on the book, then I might as well just work on a blog post for the art channel. It's just so you write something. I just think you need to write something. That's easy. Easy writing. Let me see. Morningstar, switch to editing. Ooh, I should just do that. Good idea. I'm going to copy you, Morningstar. I'm just going to start rereading what the chapter I've been wrestling before allowing the next beta to read. That was quick. 411 this go around. Awesome. Freaking fantastic, girl. Freaking fantastic. Celinda, 360 words. Freaking fantastic. Awesome. Just remember, as soon as Camp Nano starts, I'm going to be sprinting, I think, every day. I'm actually going to try to finish book 5 during Camp Nano. Yeah, I think I'm going to try to finish the last book of the series during camp, and then I will be sprinting 5, 6, sometimes 7 days a week, because I am going to finish that damn book so I can finish editing all the series. That's not a bad idea. But yeah, I spent my whole evening writing through my phone. I just sat on the couch with my phone like this and dictated. It was very convenient. There's no such thing as a stupid question. Somebody needs to know something from somewhere. If you know what NaNoWriMo is, then it's basically like a mini version of that. A national, no, there's like, if you don't know what NaNoWriMo is, it's in November there's a National Writers Month. There's a page called NaNoWriMo, and each November thousands of people come together and try to write a book 50,000 words in a month. Camp happens 2 times a year, last time I checked. April, I think, and July. And usually during camp, you can kind of do what you want. Me and Tammy decided we were going to try to finish a manuscript this camp. So that is my goal for camp. So I'm going to try to finish my 50 to 60,000 word manuscript during camp. But usually camp is just try to motivate writers to finish or work on their projects. So yeah, please do. It's awesome. Like usually during camp, like last November, it was my first official live streaming on Nano, and my best one yet. Just if you're showing up to live streams during Nano, it helps so much of the community. Everybody's competing to the goal of getting their work done, and it's so motivating just to take part in camp if you can and have the schedule for it. I also think camp might be better for most people this year, the camp, rather than Nano in November, because there's no Christmas. There's no Christmas stress during April camp and July camp. But yeah, if anyone is thinking about joining, please do. Like when camp comes around in April, I'll definitely be taking part, and I will be sprinting a lot. And I will most likely be sprinting a long ones, but I actually do long live streams anyway. But I sprint way more. Like during last Nano, I did, I think, 2 or 3 10-hour live streams just to get the words out. So just if you're thinking about joining, please do. Hey Nate, hello. Like I said, just join us in April. I think it's in April. You can see it on the official NaNoWriMo website. But yeah, I'll be joining on that. I need to finish book 5. The fast draft, I fast draft books. But yeah, I'll be taking part in that. I'm gonna finish book 5 in April. Just get it over with. I want this book over with. So let me see. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of things to get used to. Awesome, because it's so much more fun writing with fun companions. It's a fact. It's just a fact, guys. Okay, we're going to be jumping in now into the last sprint of the evening. I'm going to change the banner. Get this ready. Okay. Yeah, I've started really appreciate fast drafting. It's my new thing now, fast drafting books. I fast drafted 3 books last year, and I really want to do the same this year. But even though I have 4 books to edit after I finish translating this one. 4, yeah, when I finish book 5, that is. Hey, you're in a crazy, you're in the same as me and Tammy, just getting as much stuff out as you can. Yeah, I'm in a race against myself to get as many manuscripts out as I can, as fast as I can. So I really need to start speeding up my work speed to get more products out so I can mass release, because I want to try mass releases or fast releases during I don't know what I'm going to do this for this series, but I want to have a backlog of books. So I have a lot of books ready to go for publication, nothing left except just publishing them. And for that, I need to write a lot of books very fast. But yeah, I want to have a backlog of books to publish. So if I have a crash and need to take a year off or something like that, I can. And also, the faster I can publish books, the more likely I'm able to survive or make this my sole income. Or at least I'm hoping. That is the goal. Get as many books out as you can without losing quality and making this a full-time thing. Also having a backlog so you can take vacation without panicking you haven't written a book in a year. Okay, guys, we're gonna jump into the next last sprint of the evening. So let's get some work done. I am going, because my brain is just fried, so I'm just gonna go and finish this blog post that is either due anyway. I have to get it done before Friday, so might as well just write it now and get it over with. Whoa, I thought for a moment there's another earthquake. Let me see. Awesome. Okay, let's get some work done, guys. Get all the words. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any videos or live streams. Work sessions. Work session. Okay, guys, we're starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. And we are done. Let me see. See? How did you guys do during our last sprint of the evening? Let me see. How did you guys do? So I'm working on the blog post since my brain is just not in the creative mood. And might as well get a head start on Friday's deadline. Get that out of the way so I don't have to worry about it. I can stop thinking about it. Who knows? I might get inspired as soon as I sit down at the couch to relax and finish writing the chapter on my phone. Worked yesterday. Let me see. Good job, good job. Tina left us, clean my desktop. Goodbye. See you later. Tina, hope you join us on Friday. Yeah. So yeah, I really have to. I'm actually thinking about testing out waking up a little earlier in the morning and see if I'm capable in doing some morning writing just through my phone. Just to see if I can get a little, because I did that yesterday, just right before I headed to work. I just sat with my phone and on a short break at work, sat down and just started dictating, and it worked splendidly. But I was well rested then, but yeah. So I'm thinking about trying it. If I can wake up, that is, if I can wake up. There's no guarantee that I can actually wake up early enough to do that, but I'm still thinking about trying. It would be a fun experiment to see if it works for me, because I'm such a night owl that I'm not a morning person. But if it can help me get through, get up faster. Sorry. My asthma has been bugging the hell out of me. But yeah, let me see. 501, start a second chapter. Awesome. I like when you guys make good progress. Good progress is always good progress. It's awesome. But as you guys can see, I'm tired. I'm how tired. So I am gonna call it quits for the evening. I'll be live streaming on Friday for anyone that's interested. Hope you guys join me. I'm gonna try my darndest to make it a long one on Friday. I'm gonna try my darndest to make Friday sprint a live stream a long one, just to get the work done. So for anyone that is interested, and it's Linda, 2,225 total for this sprint, for all the sprints. Yay! That's awesome. That's freaking fantastic. Same to you, Morningstar. Same to you. Have a wonderful evening, guys. You have been gems like always. You always are. Love writing with you guys, even when my brain is mush. But I did do some little writing this morning or today. Teeny bit. So I'm like, I'm gonna call that as a good win. Low day, but I'm really? Congratulations! That is freaking awesome. But yeah. Yeah, it's midnight at my end. But that's okay. I never go to sleep until firstly maybe 2 or 3. So I still have 2 hours or so until my body will allow me to sleep. But I usually have to do something that turns my body off, my brain off. And usually that is drawing or painting or something like that. So I'll do that for an hour, and that will basically tire me out to the point that I actually can't sleep. That I can. Well, thank you so much. But yes, see you. I hope to see you all, you guys, on Friday. I get a question from Twitch. So I'm translating the book from Icelandic to English. So, yeah. And, it's easier to translate it from English to Icelandic for the simple reason that you don't have as many words to choose from. Let me see. I don't speak Spanish. I speak English, but I don't speak Spanish. And it's just the first. It's the first book. I'm going to be focusing on the English version of the series that I'm working on. And if everything goes well, let's say I hit jackpot and my books just fly out of the shelves and everybody wants to read my books, I will definitely get it translated into more languages. The focus is to write them in English first because the English market is big. It's the biggest market. And then to the Iceland market because that is where I'm from, and I want the kids at home to be able to read my books. And after that, if there is anyone asking, I will definitely look into it. I'll keep it behind my ear when I start looking into that. But yeah, it will all depends on how many people are asking me about more language options, because the aim is to be my own publishing house, just because I will be writing books from more than one genre, and I will be separating them by pen names. So I will most likely end up making my own little company around my pen names, since I'm not going to keep it a secret. So you know of yet, just to separate them so it's not confusing. But yeah, it will just have to see how fast I can speed up my editing process, because I can do a faster very quick, but editing is hell, and I have to learn to let go and allow other people to take care of tedious things or things I'm not as good at. So as soon as this series is out and I can start, I have more financially leeway that I can invest in up to, I'm going to definitely be going to do that, but I'm definitely going to end up having just my own publishing house for my stuff, because I'm going to be, and then I can have employees that can help me, or freelancers that can help me get stuff out faster. But yeah, I think that is the game plan at the moment, but I have to speed up my editing. And that is what is slowing me a lot down. Like, this book is done in English, and Icelandic, but I just have to get the English version out. Like I said, I can definitely translate faster from English to Icelandic, but Icelandic to English, that's a totally different ball game. That's easy peasy. No, you know what I mean. But yeah, so thank you for the question. I haven't been asked that, but Spanish. It would actually be very fun to have your books in multiple languages. I haven't even thought about it. I just thought Icelandic, English, because I know English. I know I can build up my vocabulary enough to do it myself. But it will be I think it's wise if you see yourself writing, getting more books, especially if you're self-publishing, just for tax reasons and finance security and all that stuff. And when it comes to contracts with other companies and stuff like that, having a publishing house, your own publishing company around your books or genres, is a very wise thing to do, just in case the worst thing has happened or the best. Besides, you don't want to have everything stuck on your own, not on your details, just in case something happens. But yeah, but I have a plan. It's a long plan that I'm definitely gonna be working towards, but I can't wait for this book series to be done. And I'm hoping when this book series is done that it will sell well enough for me to be able to lessen my hours during my day job, so I can actually spend more time writing. But yeah, I have to build up speed. Whew! Oh my god, guys. Got me all talky. You got me all chatty Cathy like. All chatty Cathy that I like. Okay. The fur babies are demanding attention. So I'm gonna call this quits. Okay, guys, I'll see you Friday. I will be here on Friday, except if there are any more questions before I go. I'm actually not in a hurry. It's a purr from one of the cats. But you're always welcome to ask any questions. I will always try my best to answer. But I'll see you guys Friday. Let's get some work done as much as we freaking can, so we're published sooner. So guys, you have been awesome. Have a wonderful evening. See you Friday.